G'day everybody, I'm the Red Scar and this is Red Scar Gaming. Today we're using Ignite the Forge in a game of Standard. It's been going pretty well, though I might have to make some changes at some stage. I'm not sure underperforming, but it's a little less reliable than it has been. My opponent is Blazed Up, and that's not saying anything about them. That's just their name. Okay, let's see. That's not bad because we've got turn 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. So yeah, none of them are my win conditions, but they're certainly not useless. So yeah, that is one of my win conditions though. So I'll get the anvil out, sack the blood token, and attack for a whole 1. So far, looks like my opponent's going, Selesnya. Blood Servitor. Just wondering if I want to. Look, either way, I'm going to attack with. I'm going to attack with both of these because if he blocks the. Oh look, yeah, you can block the construct if you want. Doesn't really matter because I'll get another one. And then end turn. Yeah, I might just leave the blood token there for the moment. So I can play Blood Tithe Harvester and use him as a removal should I need to. So it looks like he's playing red as well. Huh. Knight of Dawn's Light. I haven't seen that in Standard for, well, a while anyway. Yeah, not quite sure what my opponent's trying to do. Okay, Blood Tithe Harvester. I sort of would have liked another mana just then, but that's right. Yeah, I'll no attacks. I'll may as well sack the construct now actually, because sort of do have to think about the little bits of damage done. Yeah, so next turn I can. Oh, hello, Defiler of Faith. Geez, I don't think I've even seen that one before. As an initial cost card, yeah, that one. Okay, so lets you go wide. Well, I think my next move is play the next Blood Tithe Harvester, sack the one that's already there to get rid of Defiler of Faith, because it certainly hasn't won the game yet, but if anything does, that could be it, so I better get rid of it. Yeah, and I'll get rid of that while I'm going. And pass turn. See, I've got plenty of blood tokens for now. Yeah, I'm just seeing that I haven't actually really seen this deck. I'm actually not quite sure what to do next, basically. Well, at least as it stands, I can. Yeah, I can use Onikol Anvil as my win condition. Atsushi's probably going to do that as well. But yeah, otherwise I'm just on the defensive is essentially what I'm doing. And yeah, I suppose my next move is big score. I suppose depending on what I draw, because I do have to discard a card for that. Slimefoot Survey. Oh, that's right. Get some lands. Yeah, I'm not sure what my opponent's... Well, I suppose trying to go wide maybe, but... Yeah, I haven't really seen a win condition yet. Yeah, I'm definitely winning at the moment, but yeah, there's plenty my opponent can do still. Okay, I will play big score. I'll get rid of Blood Servitor, because yeah, he's not well, he's not a flying trample creature, and I don't really need him at the moment. Now I've got my Ronin. I can play him as the like free 1/1 token basically. Not free, but you know what I mean. Next to attackers, attack with my drag one. And yeah, pass turn. Yeah, assuming I don't need any other sack outlet, I will sack one of the blood tokens at the end of my opponent's turn, just to do that little creep damage. Because at the rate I'm going, that'll be the Defiler of Vigor and whatever that other one is, Defiler of Faith. So yeah, I'm not entirely sure what my opponent's win condition is. Is it a mid-range deck, would you call it? Going wide? Yeah, I'm definitely winning though at the moment. I might actually sack a blood token, get rid of the mountain that I won't be needing anytime soon. Spare at Sushi. Well, reinforced Ronin. I'm thinking I should probably just hang on to him for a little while, because I can still channel him should I need to. Yeah, because I'm just thinking if my opponent does some sort of board wipe or anything, at Sushi reinforced Ronin will pretty much be a good, well, not pretty much, it is a good place to start. Okay, I'll resolve that. Yeah, okay, I can see what my opponent's trying to do. It's basically, yeah, it's basically go wide. I'm not sure that this is the way you should be doing it, but look, I'm certainly no expert, so I will block nothing, because that's 7 damage that I can't prevent. Well, I can, but yeah, in fact I could. What is it, 5, 6? Yeah, no, I can't quite block all of it. Actually, whoops, I should have just tapped that. Let's go. I think I'll get rid of a blood token for one of the Atsushi. Play Tramway Station for the drawing next turn. I'm just wondering if I should attack with that Sushi. Probably not. Just because if he plays any other creature, Rith gets a lot more dangerous. So, yeah, though if he doesn't block it, okay, I'll attack. I have another Atsushi there. Yeah, no, I won't. Yeah, because all I'm doing is sacking Atsushi, and I don't actually need the treasures that badly. So, I should be sacking the Yeah, okay. So he's playing enough creatures that he can possibly keep attacking with Defiler, though. Yeah, this time I can beat him in combat. Let's go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I'll get the Blood Servitor in on this just in case he has a combat trick, and I'll chump block there. Because I know that can get a bit dangerous. Yeah, you can take out Atsushi if you want, mate, I don't mind. I'm going to take out Defiler of Vigor. I'm going to actually do the first ability of Atsushi. I don't do that very often in this deck, but yeah, I might need to this time. Apparently I've got a lot of Atsushi. I will sack one of those artifacts just for the 1 damage. I think what I'm going to get now is yeah, I think what I'll get now is basically Dragonspark Reactor out and use that as my win condition. Because I have enough Atsushis that I'm going to generate as many treasures as I need, and I'm only going to have to play pretty much any one artifact, and I can do 4 damage. So yeah, Dragon Bloodfell Caves. I'll play the Blood Servitor as well. Gets me the trigger there. Gets me the trigger there. Yeah, my opponent can actually do a fair bit of damage on the coming turn, so I should probably actually leave chump blockers up. Well, yeah, like I'm not going to attack anyway. So, yeah, if my opponent attacks with everything, he will do some damage. But I don't think he's got lethal though. Okay, path to blockers. Yep. Because I really don't mind if my big things die to other big things. What have we got? 3. Now just checking that's not lethal. That's 10, 18 as it stands. He could of course have some sort of death trigger, combat trick. You know what I mean? But yeah, he's not killing me at this rate. You know, Sushi's death trigger will be 3 treasures, Dragonspark Reactor. That's game. But yeah, of course my opponent can combat trick. I'll sack that just for that 1 damage in case I need it. You never know. And yeah, 3 treasures. Yeah, okay, that's game. Okay, so my opponent is going wide. And actually, I just noticed there that he's also got black in there. Okay, so my opponent's going wide. Gravelight is not going to be useful. Voltage Surge might be. No, probably not, because Epicure can chomp block for days. Well, not for days, for a little while. I think probably what I need is Twin Shot Sniper. And in which case, yeah, I'll take out the Epicures for that. I'm wondering if I want a Dragon Spark Reactor, because I haven't got much removal. Yeah, I've got Infernal Grasp, but otherwise taking out larger things is a bit difficult. So I might just put the reactor in, if only for that. See how we go. So yeah, my opponent's playing Domain Wide, I suppose you'd call it. Yeah, haven't versed this deck before. Yeah, I can see why he may have won that. Like, if I didn't have, well, actually, if I didn't have Dragon Spark Reactor, I might not have won that. That is not great. Just thinking, he's going, yeah, wide. He's not doing it terribly quickly though, so maybe Professional Facebreaker will be enough. Yeah, and I gotta, yeah, I'll hang on to it. I'll keep fingers crossed though. So yeah, yeah, I do have to be careful taking risks like that. But I think, yeah, Professional Facebreaker will be my first move, and he might be able to get through, do some damage. Otherwise, well, I can play Atsushi next turn, and I do have big score should I need it. Okay, he's got a bit of control in there. A little surprised to see that, actually. Yeah, play Atsushi. Oh, hello. No, I can't. I'll have to play. I'm going to play big score, actually. I'll get rid of, I suppose, one of the Blood Servitors. Get me my 2 treasure, and get yeah, only Cult Anvil. No, yeah, no. Let's go Dragon Spark Reactor. Play Dragon Spark Reactor for my potential removals, and I can play Atsushi next turn. Because yeah, I'm not going to be using Anvil next turn anyway. Well, I suppose I'm not using Dragon Spark Reactor either, but it's better to have that out before playing Anvil. So I'm just thinking, do I want to go? If I go Blood Tithe Harvester, oh, and then Blood Servitor, that'd be 2 blood tokens, sacking him and do 4 damage. So no, play Atsushi. Though I won't chump block with him. Because that, yeah, all that's, well, it gets me 3 treasure tokens if I chump block with him, but I should probably go next turn, put Blood Servitor out as well, so then I can at least block with Atsushi and Blood Servitor, take out Defiler. Well, sorry, at least threat that, because I somehow doubt my opponent will not be able to see that. Infernal Grasp, that's even better. So yeah, I should probably play Only Cult Anvil though, because I will need it at some stage. So yeah, I'll go Infernal Grasp on the Defiler of Faith. Assuming my opponent doesn't have any reason that he's taking his time. He might, I don't know if he hasn't had any blue, I suppose, so I doubt he's going to counter it, but we'll see. Yeah, Infernal Grasp on Defiler. I will leave Atsushi up, I think, because the Brawler can attack. I don't mind the trade, with partly because I have another Atsushi and the three treasure tokens appearing is actually pretty good. So yeah, I'll let him be up as a chump blocker. I'm a little surprised I haven't seen Nishoba Brawler a little bit more often, because I know he's not a win condition, but even just as like in a 2-color deck, a 2/3 trample for 2 is not bad. Or hey, maybe I'm just that bad at Magic, but yeah, I'll pass to blockers, chump block there, chump block trade. Yeah, combat tricks aside, of course. Yeah, I can use Dragon Spark Reactor to take out the spider. Though I don't really need to, I think. Partly because I'll be playing. Yeah, I want to be playing. Actually, I can play everything, can't I? Yeah, I can play everything this turn. Let's go. Yeah, everything. Why not? Yeah, I haven't seen my opponent board wipe yet, but even if he does, I don't think it's the biggest drawback. Yeah, so at this stage, Dragon Spark Reactor is my win condition. Won't be, certainly won't be this turn, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Yeah, my opponent must have some combat trick or protection maybe in his hand, because otherwise it wouldn't be slowing down, pausing. Now I'm just wondering, do I want to attack with that sushi? Because if I do, he can block with the Green Widow, which he can probably return from the graveyard pretty easily, actually. If he doesn't block, I can use Blood Tithe Harvester to take him out, whether as a chump blocker or what. If he attacks with it, I'll block with the Blood Servitor and the Construct, I think is the idea. Okay. It's up to one target non-land permanent. Okay, he has a lot of options actually. He might get rid of the reactor actually. Yeah. In which case, because I have no way of getting rid of that, I might just sack that. Okay, so that changes my game a little bit. Actually, that's probably what he was looking at before, as far as the chump blocking thing. I'll attack with Atsushi. If he blocks, then I mean, hey, he blocks. And I'll play the other Atsushi. Otherwise, oh, excuse me. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to do the slow grind. Yeah, I would really like another anvil though, because having two of them really helps me go wide, like very wide. I'm thinking he's going to use that on Atsushi. Yep. If he attacks with the spider, I'll block with the servitor and the token, though I somehow doubt he will. That's a good thing to see. I'll play Dragon Spark Reactor. As much as I would love to play Atsushi, I just can't right now. Use the anvil to wear him down a bit. Yeah, so still stands that Dragon Spark Reactor is my win condition. Though yeah, it's not this turn. Defiler of Vigor, okay. Yeah, not in his strongest position right now. Because he's not going as wide as he was last game. In fact, he's sort of not going wide at all in this particular game. Yeah, maybe it's just bad luck, but am I wondering? Well, maybe he's sort of going, which some people do, and I'm surprised it doesn't happen more often. Maybe he's going an almost wide deck with an almost mid-range deck to sideboard in whatever he needs. Yeah, and I'm not going to attack. I'm hoping that he doesn't play doesn't get too many creatures out like that. Oh, sorry, it's green permanent. That's right. Okay, Circuit Mend is always a good card to have. And yeah, sack the token. Slow wear. Yeah, my opponent certainly has some sort of fast spell, whatever it might be. I hope it's not another Prayer of Binding actually, because he'll definitely play it on Dragonspark Reactor. But hey, I've got 11 turns in which I can use the anvil, slowly wear my opponent down. I might actually just use that to sack the artifact, draw a card. Yeah, I don't really need a swamp. I'll just hang on to it actually for the next blood token. I'm wondering though, do I want to take out the Defiler of Vigor? You know what? Let's try this. I'll attack with that sushi. If he blocks it with the spider, I'll be getting 3 treasure tokens, which will make reactor for 9. Yeah, then I sack the reactor, do 9 damage to him, sack an artifact, and that's game. May as well take out the vigor. Oh, okay. Well, thank you very much. That worked out all right. Yeah, though. Yeah, I suppose I should note the first game I won a little bit luckily because of Dragon Spark Reactor, and that game I probably could have held out for quite a while actually, but yeah, I drew different cards and so did my opponent. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. See you later.